Welcome to the 5-Star Review. This is Mr. Scared Straight, and we all know what I do. Okay? Now, I do hope that everybody had a happy Thanksgiving. And don't worry about folk coming up to you talking about that's the white man's holiday and whatnot. Okay? You just be thankful. We live in a weird society that's going to dominate your and my world. Now, if you're around my age or older, then you understand exactly what I'm saying. Now, we never thought that they would come in and try to usurp parental authority over their children, or parents' authority over their children, and then change their gender and put the onus in the hands of the child and the state and lock the parent out. We would have never thought that we would see something like that. But that indeed is what happened. Now President Trump said he's going to cancel every executive order that Biden's used that auto pen. See, Trump, he ain't all bad, the old dragon slayer. He's just old. Okay? So I have a lot to be thankful for. But we have been put upon, and when I say we, I mean humanity, has been put upon by some powerful Archons, demons, that has created a world that keeps us tied to this three-dimensional plane. That's why so many people, even in the occult, they start calling this existence a prison. Oh, it's not a prison. It's only a prison because of the people who run the world. They set us on a course. Our value system takes us away from God. Okay? Your belief system takes you away from God. You love that car and all these other items and whatnot that are inanimate and don't even exist. All you got to do is put them under a microscope and you'll see all this shit is fake. Okay? All it is a series of atoms held together under certain pressure conditions. That is what creates everything. Now, I thank God for that. They're taking us away from nature. We're in the age of Aquarius. And what do they say? It's climate change. They've annihilated every American that have created free energy. Oregon. Random. 0 point. But you and I know all it is melanin. Got rid of all that. They had a cure for cancer back in the 50s. Royal Raymond Rife. You ain't got to lie to you. Shit. Anthony Holland. Discredited or got rid of all them folks. And then put you and I on some fake shit. Some theories. The theory of evolution. Gonna try to convince you and I that we came from some motherfucking apes so as to disconnect you from God. You see? Yeah. They undid what the ancients knew. Then Einstein's theory. The current laws of physics. It's all a lie. All of it's a goddamn lie. Ain't nothing true, man. Ain't nothing true, man. Because the U.S. government has already perfected anti-gravitic technology. They already they're flying around in these UFOs. That's all that we call. Huh? They call them UAVs now, but they're UFOs. They've already perfected the technology and then run around here talking about, oh, this goes against the laws of physics, when they already know that Newton, Einstein, and the rest of them didn't know what the hell they was talking about. They just didn't. Okay? So they got us strung out on that in pills now. It's a weird society. And instead of them making our lives better, what do? Throwing us out with the trash. With this AI, they're doing all this cloning, genocide, race baiting. All they did was create chaos so that they could grab hold of our very lives and our energy. Who created Matrix and the Terminator? See? They did her just like they did Michael Jackson. Yeah. Matrix and the Terminator was created by Sophia Stewart, who recently won a $3.5 billion lien settlement against everybody that was associated with the Terminator series, and all the Matrices, because they stole it from her. It's just the bottom line. All this stuff is public information. The only thing I do is go look it up. Okay? They're the ones who are keeping us from God and got you around here believing everything but the right thing. And have never righted the greatest wrong in human history, which was American slavery. They have not righted the greatest wrong that has ever existed on this planet. They've tried and then reneged. You see? So that is what we got to live under. Right? They're fighting amongst each other at the top up there, and then the American citizens have to pay for it. You see? So they got us in a bag. And it's a nasty bag, and they ain't got nothing to do with what we was taught in school and the way this country is supposed to be. It's getting weirder and weirder by the day.